Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Favorite Foods of the Famous. When developing ideas for possible episodes of this show, I do a lot of research, exploring the tastes of a wide variety of modern celebrities and historical figures. However, there's one man whose favorite food just stopped me in my tracks. It was so baffling. I'm talking about country music artist Garth Brooks, who really enjoys casseroles. Just casseroles. Anything that can be made into a casserole. This was actually sort of infuriating to me because it's almost perfectly designed to be entirely unhelpful for my purposes. It would be like somebody telling you, oh, I like books, or I like music. It tells you nothing useful about them or their interests. Obsession took hold, and I became resolved to create something a bit more specific for Garth Brooks. So, what do we know about Brooks? Well, he's from Oklahoma. What else is from Oklahoma? Sonic, the drive-thru joint, not the hedgehog. Still pretty popular there, apparently. And what figures prominently into the Sonic menu that isn't typically found at most fast food restaurants? Tater tots. If we go with that, we have a pretty good base for a casserole. By the way, I'm also incorporating Pringles, as I'm led to understand that they are also very popular in Oklahoma. For the filling, we'll need some protein, and ground beef certainly fits with the middle American vibe of this dish. My uncle always said that real Americans just want beef and gasoline. In any event, I'm going to fry up 1 pound of that on the stovetop here. For our seasoning, we are going to use a half teaspoon of salt, a fourth of a teaspoon of seasoned salt, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. And of course, pepper to taste. I'm less comfortable with assigning an exact number to that. We'll also use 1 can of mushroom soup, a fourth of a cup of milk, a half cup of grated cheese, and a tablespoon of Worcestershire. You know, the stuff that starts with a W? Well, that. Now we just use this big bowl right here to combine all of the different components of our filling. Once that's done, we grease up the casserole dish, and then we add the filling, and then the tater tots right on top of that. In turn, the tater tots will be topped off with a very light dusting, a mixture of about a half of a canister of Pringles, regular sized, and a half of a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. As you can tell, I am crushing up the Pringles before their use here. Anyway, once wrapped in aluminum foil, it goes in the oven at 350 for 50 minutes. And then you take off the aluminum foil and bake it again for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, just whenever it gets really brown and nice and crispy on top. And would you look at that? All right, everyone, I've got Billy and Ryan here with me today, and we are going to try out my approximation of what I imagine the platonic Garth Brooks casserole would probably, or should probably, taste like. You ready, guys?
Yeah, let's try it.
Oh, and by the way, we also have cream soda, because I read on some quite possibly BS online list that this is apparently the favorite soda of the state of Oklahoma, where Garth Brooks is from. So, that's why that's there. Okay, guys. Oh, this is not going to be super clean. Who wants the first one? Oh, Ryan's got it. Billy, you got next one up.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
And I'll take it up right here.
Big old scoop.
Oh yeah. Hope that looks good for the camera. Let's put this out of the way. Billy, you want to put that next to you?
Certainly.
Just don't hold it too long.
It's a little hot.
Okay. Guys, you ready?
Let's try it.
Let's go for it.
Yeah,
Very interesting flavor.
I like it.
Well, I would thank Garth Brooks for this, but frankly, Garth, you were no help at all beyond the initial inspiration. But I will say, if I do say so myself, I quite like the spice mixture for the tater tots have a nice bit of, body to it.
Yes.
Really cheesy.
It's like a little kid's version of like a cottage pie or something.
Yeah.
With the way that the meat mixture is on the bottom, and then you put tater tots over it instead of mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing not to like here at all.
No, yeah. You can't go wrong with it.
Truly, no one could accuse me of, not seasoning this enough. It is there.
This is the first time I've ever had tater tot casserole.
Really?
Gotta say, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Very good.
So there you have it, folks. That's what kind of sort of Garth Brooks tater tot casserole is like. Pretty good.
Well,
Let's cheers.
yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah,
That goes well with it.
it does.
It does. Yes, it does.
Thank you all again for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you again next week.